because I think that you better, define an agenda because you're together. Do you have any suggestion? Change the way that that we manage the meeting every week, if you're interested. If not, I can take it.
I think we can spend some time on, you know, discussing bad practices that we have, the failures that we had. That's very important.
Yeah. Call it retrospective meeting.
Yeah, we have missed some opportunities. We have, yeah, we had some hardship, something like this. At least we know what we have done, how we can do better. Yeah, that's it. It's my suggestion, but anyone can help with that.
Okay, very good. Just start the intentions and distractions, and please have a suggestion for today's call. I started myself. Intentions, just have your ideas, take a look at the board, especially with the new issues that's coming, and no distracted. And I have the suggestion of Amin for having a retrospective. I pass it to you again, Amin.
Yeah, I liked that idea to see what has happened and what we are doing. We think more about the goals and what are the priorities, why we should work hard, align our energy and focus on some projects. And what is the priority? We have many concurrent projects, and why each one is important, and what's the time limit or deadline for each, because we are at the end of August, and at the 15th September, maybe we need to have at least give power boosting, I don't know, and other things, I don't know, about the new farms, about APRs, about sorting something, and many things, many agenda. Let's talk about the priorities and the goal of each project. That's it. I pass it to Carlos.
Thank you, Amin. Yeah, well, my intentions is, well, also looking at what's next, but like my priority is to work on Ashley's issue, which is revoking the badges, and also keep writing the final tests for the notification center. I wrote a lot of tests this weekend, and also thanks Mohammed for all the help. And yeah, I'll pass it to the real heroes. The four.
Thank you, man. In the last week and the weekend, we finished the deploying notification center on staging. The MVP is okay. I explained the APIs and tested it with the front-end guys, with Cherik and Alireza. So my intention is to know the priorities. I think I should focus on the power boosting again, and back to that task. But I would know the priorities for this week. And I have no distraction. I pass it to Cherik.
Thank you, Mohammed. Hello, guys. My intention for the call is talk about next week, and as all the guys says, talk about priorities, because we have many open features and epics, and actually sync all features take many times from me. And about my updates, yesterday and today, me and Alireza pair programming and fix some issues on loading user. Also, today I worked on the Give power boosting model. I hope tomorrow I can finish it. Just the UI, not the backend, not connecting to backend and functionality because it's not ready yet. And I pass it to Ali Reza.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My updates are, as Chuck said, yesterday we worked on the issues that we had when we want to load user. We discussed with Muhammad, and he will send us a field called is signed in for user, and we can check it and handle some issues. Besides that, I worked on a notification menu and its final steps, and also I worked on the project card's give power update, and besides that I worked on the notification API for counting notifications. Mohammed explained it to me, and I'm currently working on implementing templates and a notification APIs. My intention is to plan the next week, and no distraction. I pass it to Rami.
Thank you, Ali Reza. Hello, guys. Today I finished the Give Power Boosting on single project view. I'm here to sync up with the team and plan for the next week. I don't have any distractions right now. I pass it to Matteo.
Hey guys, so nice to see you all together. That's really great. From my side, I kind of wasted my Friday solving an issue about the CI GitHub Action configuration on the subgraph. It's solved thanks to Mohammed. I spent so much time and it was just an uppercase letter. But yeah, it's solved now. I think Fabio approved the pull request. It's ready to merge. So we have CI on the subgraph. On the front end, I am working right now on which part? Sorry, the verification of the project. I have to display that little thing. I have to do that right now. I have to talk with, I think, Ashley about the segment updates. I need to check if I have access to that, otherwise I'll have to wait for Mitch, but I think I have access to that. And I also have to work on the sorting of the gift farm cards. It got a little bit delayed from last release. Besides that, I'm interested in planning this week and see how else can I help. Maybe join in the notification center or something like that. Yeah, I'll pass it to who's missing. I'm not sure. Yes?
Just is another meeting, and she might can't
Okay.
speak, but yeah, let
Have
me
you gone?
continue. I've gone, but I think all of you have been gone. So I just try to wrap it up. Okay, guys, I want to play something with you. I just ask a question, and any of you has to answer. Well, what's our first priority for this month? Or I can say, please name the epics that is, sorted by the priority that we have. I just don't want to. It doesn't have any right or wrong answer. I want to just have your opinions. And what do you think? Because I'm thinking that we are clear about the prioritization. So I just ask the question one more time. Please say the epics or the features by the priority as a team that we have to, make it live as a team. I started it with Carlos.
Uh, s- well, my priority is pretty much that in terms of epics, the notification center, we like the MVP is there, but there's still a lot of work to be done for new notification from other services. For example, Trace. Uh, Also, the testing is almost done. I believe some tests I'm gonna work on, and also the Ashley issue or revoking with the new specs. I think that's priority since it should be done before the 10th or 15th. I think of September. I think that might take maybe 1 or 2 days since I already had a pre-PR. And also checking what's going on with the notifications that appear as failed. That I know Mohammed did a fix the first time we debugged that, which it wasn't retrieving some information correctly, and then we fixed manually the donations. But I think that issue is still occurring, so we probably have to debug again and see where they are failing. So I guess my three priorities are those three. Ashley, upcoming notification center features and checking the failed transaction. So yeah, I think at least for half of the month, that's my priority until the 10th, 12th, I guess.
Okay.
Unless
Let me
there's
just
something else.
write it down to make sure that. Sorry, guys, I have to share my screen right now. And so for the Carlos notification center is first. Mandatory updates is second, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. So.
And failed transaction is third. So because we're talking about so now I just repeat my question. That is according if you were a team, what the whole DAO expect us to deliver according to the priority. So just forget about your current tasks as a team, as a whole team, what we should deliver. So if it's okay, Carlos, I can pass it on behalf of you to Mohammed.
Sure.
Mohammed, what do you think?
As we deployed the notification center MVP, I think we did almost necessary things. So my priority is maybe give power, and after that, as Carlos said, failed transactions because it take lots of time from us to manually check the donations. We should fix it. So yeah, I think these three things. I think give power is more important than notification center because we have some MVP for notification center, but about give power, or currently we don't have anything.
Okay. So I just want to put emphasis on this, that please think about what DAO expect us as a team, not the current task that we have. Okay, this is the priority that you think that DAO wants from us. First, give bubbles, second, notification center, and third, fatal transaction.
I think
This is the priority.
maybe lots of people don't know about the failed transactions. Just the people that face this error know that, but it's a necessary thing to fix that. Maybe DAO doesn't accept from us, but we know that we should do it.
Yeah, we call it bugs. So bugs is also first
exactly.
priority. Okay, I pass it to Alireza. What do you think?
I think the first priority is bug fixes. After that, I think we should work on give power, and after that, I think we should work on notification center, and also there is new categories design, and I think it's left, and we should merge it, I think, because it has 60 edited files, and every day the conflicts are getting higher, and yeah, I think we should work on it, maybe test it.
Okay. Do you want to pass to someone specific?
Yeah, I pass it to Cherik.
Okay, as I remember from our roadmap, I think the first one is categories, second one is give power, third one is notification center.
Thank you. We're
Yeah,
hearing
pass it
your.
on.
Thank you, Rami. Thank you, Cheruk. I'm just saying that I'm hearing your whispers, guys. Be careful.
I think the first one is give power, then notification center, and after that is multi-level accounts.
Center and MLA. Okay. So, do you want to pass to Amy?
Yeah, I pass it to Ami.
Or Meta? Oh, sorry, Miss Meta.
Shall I go?
Yeah, sure.
I think the priority is auditing give power and boosting. Because I have been most involved with that. Yeah, I think DAO needs give power boosting more than give power more than everything else, because they need to have some buy pressure on give token. And also maybe the DeFi Llama project, you know, attracting more users to our farms, more more buyers actually is a priority. And yeah, final notification center, my view. Sorry. I think the another that's priority is another. One was Ashley is following up about continue. What was the project? But about continuously getting feedback for the project owners and ask them to keep their projects updated, and in case they are not updated, we close them.
It's mandatory updates.
Yeah.
So, Meta, what do you think?
I pass it to Matt.
Thank you, guys. I agree with Amin in the sense that everything related with the give economy should have top priority, and especially the give power, the boosting, and everything that we can do to push the give economy, the give token to new levels. Because yeah, we are suffering a bear market. The price is hideous. Everybody is like pending in different things. So we should bring more value to new features, innovations that should bring different perspectives for users and maybe investors and donors and all of those actors. In that sense, I agree completely with Amin about the boosting and the Filama to display more of our tokens or of our farms, in there. After that, notification center, news sorting, all of that will give our users a better experience. But as innovations, they are not that important, if you understand what I mean, because our UX is working just fine. We just have to be sure there are no bugs and the main experience is working fine. But I think close vision is that in a couple of months, maybe with the hype that is surrounding the Ethereum merge, maybe things are going to change, and we have a different market fit and different users coming our way. So yeah, to keep it short, I think that boosting have to happen, and we have to deliver as soon as we can. Not sure who's missing.
Thank you, guys. So I just want to have the answer. It's my turn. So I refer to the roadmap as usual. That I was thinking that this roadmap has been approved by everybody in the team. So if you take a look, I'm not talking about the closed issues, but if you can see the board, I'm not sure that you can see it well or not. But according to the roadmap, give power staking and locking has to be finished right now on the production, and we have delay on it. So, and let's talk about one thing important. Bugs are the first. So if you think that everything that can prevent us to have a good services, that we have a version on the production, we have to keep it as a priority. If you want to budget, if you want to give up your current task, do it, please. The failed transaction is important. They has more priority rather than everything, because this is the core of our business. So if I call it bug, we have to cancel all the current task and work on resolving the bugs first. So this is where I'm thinking. Let's make it as a contract between us. Bugs are first. Also, ops are first. Ops that needs the services to be up. So I think every of us, can confirm that the bugs and ops are the first. Okay. So after bugs and ops, we're following up the roadmap, and this is the you said that as the roadmap. Give power staking and locking. This is the epic. So we did this multiple addresses. We did this refactor donation. Another thing that we had was the give back user flow. That I think that you guys are, it has some problems, and we didn't continue it, but it was supposed to end, at the next week. These categories, filtering and sorting, we just started it, and it's in the test process. So we have to finalize it, because we started sooner. If we start a thing and we didn't, deliver it, it caused lots of problems. So we have to deliver this one first, then the other things. So about the gig economy, we cannot do anything. We cannot, we couldn't start the give power boosting without, this contract. So these two, the give power ethics that I'm mentioning. First, the contracts, and the second one is the boosting. Has the more priority, but they were in the queue. So right after we're thinking that we can start the give power, we started it. And both backend and frontend are producing right now. So as you can see, this one is also priority. But we have extra resources that are working when the give power boosting is not ready, and we don't have anything to do. We started notification center. So because we started it, we have to end it. But as you can see, these are the sort of the priorities. And the give farm extensions, as you can see, it has been finished. So I'm not want to talk about the rest of the roadmap, but as you can see, I was thinking that is clear. So let's take a look back again at the at what you guys said. As all of you mentioned, this comments from the Carlos. What do you think, Carlos? Now, do you think that what you can do according to our roadmap right now? This is correct.
I would put then the failed transactions first, because that's the business Uh,
Yeah.
and also, well, while that wasn't in the roadmap, I guess, or I didn't see it. The
Mandatory
mandatory
updates.
updates, that's for the 10th or
Yeah.
11th,
I
because.
think it doesn't have. Yeah, it doesn't have.
But yeah, I
Yeah, it's
remember
my
they
fault.
told me that date. So it's like what, 10 days, so 12 days. So I should uh
Mhm.
prioritize
Yeah, it
that.
doesn't have dates, and because of that, we don't have it in the roadmap. Yeah, I think in the next, it should be a start from. Where did you start it? Started it? A long time ago, but recently you started it
Yeah,
from.
on Thursday, really. Like I talked with Ashley a lot about it, but I was working on notification center. So
I put it 25, and it has to be end at the end of September. And all the related issues is here. So if I want to update the roadmap again, I can see it here. You know,
okay.
right after the gift form, you know, and we already started it. So I think, you know, we follow up the priority, and you don't have to do something else because these are your tasks, you know. So let's put the only thing that I can say that you have to change it is this one. So
Okay.
let's get back to Mohammed. Mohammed, what do you think? Is it okay what you're saying?
Maybe just moving the fail transaction before the give power.
Oh, sorry. Oh, what's the color? I'm confused. This is the color. Okay. And so the first give power and then the notification center, okay?
Yeah, I think so.
About the Ali Reza, I really liked this comment from Ali Reza. Bugs fixes first. Thank you, Ali Reza. And for Ali Reza, give power is the second. That is totally true. I think that you guys mean boosting because the give economy is also in the give power boosting the second one. And you mentioned the categories at the last. Is it true, Ali Reza? What do you think?
I think because as you said, the branches that are working on them are finished should put maybe at top priorities, and so I think it should be the third, and after that notification center, or maybe second. Yes.
Yeah. You know, sometimes priority, the thing, and the task that we have to work on it is another thing. So we don't have to do something specific for this because we're done almost. You know, we're waiting just for the hot fixes on the testing branch. So we have to deliver this first. You know, whenever we're ready. But what we should do, what we should work on it right now is the give forward boosting that you already started. So I think we're on the roadmap. Am I right or not?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, Sherif, do you have any comments on what you did, on what you said? Sorry.
No, thank you. I think it's okay
Okay.
because we.
Yeah, yeah. I think you were the only one who said all of these things correctly because you know we have started the categories. We still have it in the pipeline. We have to deliver it. So it's the first priority. The give forward is in progress and it's correct. The second one is in progress or almost finished and it's correct. So this is so we're on the same page with you. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but the ramen is also just I think missed the things that we're almost done about the categories and filtering. So we have it in pipeline, we have it ready, and it's done. It's okay. Okay. And what Amin said is totally true. Auditing the give forward and boosting is the first priority. I mean, what I'm talking about is the priority, and you and Matt are totally saying the exact thing that I'm seeking for. But when we want to talk about making the priorities to actionable things, we have to think about that. Are we doing something rather than this or not? For example, auditing give power and boosting, when does it have a risk? When it's blocked or nobody works on it. So it's at risk. I can say it. And can we make it better? If we can make it better, we have to change something. But if we cannot do it better, we have to just try to remove the blockers. And I think you're right. But for example, the front end guys cannot do anything about this priority, nor the back end guys, because it's related to the auditing, give power, and boosting. If you're able to do, for example, Mohammed and Carlos be able to audit the contracts and publish it, is a thing. I agree. But what we can do right now, we can just start working on the boosting that we started already. Am I right? I mean, do you have any comments on what you said?
Yeah, actually, we don't have control over that. You're right. We are blocked by few auditors to respond faster. I agree, as you said, our first priority should be fixing bugs and doing what we have started already. Yeah, I'm so biased about give power. I think we should have a good result after, we have not have grip and learn for 15 days or more than that, and they will join us in 15 days. And after that, we should have some deliverable result for them. And that's the reason I was thinking about give power, because if they were here, they would expect us to deliver it today. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They had planned for some day like this for launching give power and maybe boosting not so later.
Yeah.
That's the reason I put it in the priority, because we should not forget it.
Yeah, I'm also, I agree, but as a team, what we can do as a team.
No, you're right. Your approach is correct. We just look at the goals and consider goals every time and work toward them. I totally agree, and I support you.
Yeah, I just want to, no, I'm not saying that you have to agree or disagree. No, we just want to be on the same page, that the approach on splitting the task is good or not. If you have constant, you have to tell, this is what I'm thinking, according to, the workflows, according to the resources that we have at the current moment, according to the plan that we had, according to the stakeholder and those needs. But for example, today I want to plan. We have plenty of front-end developers. What should I do at this step? I have to just start front-end of the give power boosting. I guess it's related to your priority, as you and Meta said, but it's the best thing that I can do. And just as I assigned them, and we talked about it, and I think it's just already started, day maybe or later. And
I think we will have more complexity in the backend than the front. Because we are working on this. I think what will have to be implemented on front end is straightforward, but we have lots of challenge in backend. I can discuss it later. I don't know whether we can have Carlos on it or not, because we need at least testing, and we have different jobs that need some maintenance and some operation. That I'm worried about that.
Yeah, I totally understand. And this one is also, interesting. I love your points, I mean. Yeah, And this issue, guys, is an example of a product failure that we had. And the stakeholder itself created the issue and wants it from us. Griff created this DeFi alarm issue. And right after he created it, I just have it, just assign it to the team and say that, hey, team, this is the priority, let's do it. And as a team, I'm not talking about the specific persons or not, but it's a good example of doing the retrospective. As a team, we could not deliver it. Let's think about it. If we're thinking that we do need, token holders to put their tokens, buy the give, or invest in our farms, and this is the priority. And also, this is not an epic for sure. This is a very just an issue, and I just prioritize it, and we couldn't deliver it. So after a while, I decided to put it away because maybe it's my fault. Because I think that the front end guys are getting blocked because the categories are very finished, and we have 4 resources on the front end side, and we have to have at least a service in the back end to get them work on no issues. So I let the Carlos to forget about it and start the notification center at the time that we don't have Mohammed for the vacation. So let's have a talk about it.
Yeah, I can interrupt there. The Filama, I believe, is kind of a low-hanging fruit and impactful because we just have to configure. I think the delay made sense because we were, by that time, talking about canceling some farms, and the work that Carlos made, because I helped him, was kind of worthless because most of those farms are now canceled. So now we have to focus on the new ones, the Angel Bolt one, the current ones that we have active. But I believe it's very impactful because it's going to give us more users, maybe, in that sense. And yeah, but I agree with you. It's an issue. It's not an epic, but in that sense, I believe it's like too impactful to just forget about it, in my opinion.
You're right. So what should I do at that moment? Imagine that you were in my shoes, and you have 4 front-end resources that you don't have anything to do, and you plan a journey with the design team to produce the design of the notification center, and you have it already, and and you only have 1 resources at the back end. The other one was in the vacation, and can you confirm it? It's so hard for me for making this decision because
no, the timing was tough at that moment. So don't blame yourself on that because it's hard. But I think that right now we are in a better spot because we do know which farms are staying, what work is not going to be wasted, and we can do it. And yeah, I think that we can establish. I think Carlos asked me to do it last week, but I got a little bit busy with the subgraph and extending the farms. So I think that right now it's perfect moment, and I can give it priority myself again, and we can do it.
If I can, like the work I did, even if I merge, the farms are canceled in 2 weeks. And also I receive feedback. And also, well, as Mateo said, I asked him, since he migrated a bunch of stuff and he has a bunch of knowledge now of the contracts and farms. So I told him if he could take it on. So I asked him about that as I was on our task. So I think something that I miss with this feature is that I lacked a lot of knowledge with contracts. So I spent like time looking over a lot of things, while maybe I mean, not even Mateo that was working directly with this stuff already knew. So that was like my little uh, drawback, that I was taking time to learn these things, but maybe I wasn't the right for the task. Well, that's how I felt. I'll pass it that back to you, Mo.
Thank you. Mato, you didn't talk about your opinions. Do you want to recheck it again?
Do you want to what? Sorry, can you repeat it?
Recheck or review the what you said again, or you think that is correct?
I agree completely about giving top priority to bugs. I think that's default because everything that is not working should be fixed. So of course bugs are like top priority. I am thinking about impact and what are users, donors, investors going to be looking at in the upcoming months. We are in a tough market, and I still believe that the gig economy is our main innovation and is what, yeah, will get people talking and just uh, getting to buy the gift token, getting into the farms and donating to projects. So I know that many of the features, I think that 70% are UX improvements, and you are right that we cannot do anything else while we are blocked. So in the ideal world, if we were not blocked, the gift power and the boosting would be like my top priority for this month. I am very sure that as soon as Griff, Lauren, and Mitch and everybody that is at Burning Man come back, something is going to happen. Maybe Griff will push some auditing, maybe Sam will respond back, and we will have better options, maybe to move faster. So yeah, I believe that this, in the ideal world, is going to bring more impact when the market even recovers a little bit, and is what, yeah, was going to make us look better in the market. But I agree completely. While we are hand block, I think that we should keep improving the application and give priority to the other ones, just as the notification center, the new categories, the updates, and all what's missing. So I am crossing fingers that, I don't know, 2 weeks from now we are in a better place that we are right now at the boosting, and we can still deliver it by the end of the month.
Okay, thank you. So I can summarize all of your comments that you're almost on the same page, unless this one, I think, and the things that we have in the pipeline. You know, we have a pipeline. It starts from, you know, defining the ideas, from writing specs, then rather than design, after that design, and after that the sprint planning. And, you know, I think these things that we have priority in my point of view, for example, like categories, you know, it's totally normal that it doesn't have priority for you, because you think that they're almost finished, and you know, they're in the test step right now. But in my point of view, you know, we didn't deliver the value at the eye of the stakeholder or the customer, because, you know, we did lots of things and nothing changed in their you know, in their point of view. So when I'm talking about the priority, I'm talking about this. But you're totally right. I think that the only thing that we have to do is, you know, making this failed transaction priority. Also, at the backend side, comparing the notification center and the gift forward boosting services. I'm with you guys. If you want to put priority on the gift forward boosting and you think that you can make a difference, let's do it. Because in my point of, because what I'm thinking right now is Amin and Mohammed already started at the back end of the gift power, and this is enough in my point of view. No more than 2 persons should work on the backend side at the moment. with a single feature. This is my idea. But if you think that we can change the priority, do it, please. But the front end, I think that we're in the same page without any, need to change anything. Do you have any comments?
No, for me, I agree with you. It's fine.
Okay. So, I mean,
about the first transaction, we can discuss a little bit about it. What's the stage that we are right now? I think it's very hard to replicate. But do you guys have any idea on that?
this failed transaction, sorry.
Yeah, that one.
I don't think so. Mohammed, did you find a clue? Or Carlos, I don't know.
Actually, I didn't investigate about that, but I think we can find the clue if we go deep on that. I think we can find it.
So, if we want to close it up, all the discussions, what's your priority from tomorrow or from today? I mean, Carlos and Mohammed.
Can I? If in my opinion, as you said, I and Amin started working on the Give Power, so we can continue that to try to deliver something as soon as possible. And Carlos, what do you think about what you want to jump to?
Definitely this one.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. It's cutting the connection.
I think I and Amin, as I and Amin started the give power boosting, we can continue that from tomorrow. But as Monique said, the 2% is enough for that because it's not a huge peak. So you can start on other priorities from tomorrow. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
Nice.
So let's bring this up. So Carlos, if you want to work on something that's have much more importance, this is the one that you can find.
Yeah. I'll investigate and debug.
And I'm available. Maybe we can talk to each other to find a clue if you need help.
Okay.
Very good. I really like the way that we talked and solved the problem. Are you happy right now? Do you have any concerns? Or is there any, missing voice? I mean, you brought up this agenda. Are you happy right now?
Yeah, I'm happy. Thank you.
Okay. So we have 10 minutes. Let's take a look at the board and make it a little bit more organized.
Just as a question, we decided to forget the DeFi Llama completely or no? It needs little change and we will go for it. Just asking.
Oh yes, you
Because
mean that Maxwell can start it?
Yeah, I will work on it this week. I organize all my features. I think if we agree, I believe that's more priority, has more priority right now. So I think I'll push that to the top.
and we have 2 farms at the moment only, 3 farms. Yeah, and the APR of those are straightforward. Calculating, just for your information.
Thank you. I'm really happy that Matthew jumped into the sub graphic stuff. So you have a backup there.
Oh, so he can
at
start
the Western time
from my
zones.
branch. He can start from my branch that already has set up the dependencies and the structure. So he's not starting from zero.
Yeah, luckily we did some research on it a while ago. Thank you.
Just find it. With Alama. It's in the sprint backlog. I just changed or assigned it again to Mattel.
Is there an issue for the Filama or should I create it? Is that the one? Okay. Sorry, I wasn't seeing the screen.
Is that the one? No problem. So, and I just put a high priority to this issue. You know, high priorities is clear in my point of view in the epics. Categories and filtering, because it's done, you know, it's the testing high priority, not the dev high priority. Give power boosting is another high priority. And also the notification center, I just tag it with the high priority. I can remove it for now. And bring these investigations here that you guys created. New. This one. This one in product backlog, or I can put it in the sprint backlog even as a hard priority. And we decided that assign it to Carlos. I just keep Mohammed assigned because you guys may want to work on it with each other. So let's take a look at the priorities again. These two epics and these two one in the sprint backlog. And that's it. Let's take a look at the code reviews. I'm not sure about this. Implement average give power module. Is it merged onto the give power branch or not? I mean,
it will be called by the backend. So you want to do what? Merge it to where? To production?
this branch.
Oh. A staging branch, you mean, right?
Staging branch for the backend works for the test branch for the give power. If it's already, you know, on the staging, I can put it
No,
in the
it's
staging.
not on the staging because staging doesn't have give power. You know, we have not deployed, we have not upgraded staging.
For backend, staging works at the feature branch also.
No, you
So
mean
the
for
question is,
deployment
if I
6?
want to,
For deployment 6, you have another? No, we don't have.
The question is that if I want to test it, can I
Yes.
test it on the give power branch or not? Or no?
No, because we don't have impact graph for give power backend.
The current
Maybe,
give power. Sorry.
you know, it depends. Mohammed, do you know, or Carlos, do you know whether we are using XI subgraph and impact graph? Do we use it anywhere? Do we call subgraph for anything on impact graph or not? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On impact graph. Yeah, do we call subgraph or not? Our subgraph, not a general, I don't know. No other subgraph.
I don't think so. I think the helpers of Mohammed hit another service, but Mohammed will confirm.
Yeah, you know, we just call subgraph in impact graph for getting price of Ethereum and give. Yeah, sorry, price of give, not Ethereum. And impact graph doesn't call the subgraph directly. Give back calculation call it, and it exposes an web service that impact graph uses.
Yeah. Monique, do you know it's needed by a cron job, and we have not implemented that yet. But basically, what we have this average is set up for deployments, give power deployment, not a staging deployment. But yeah, we can use it. We can use it. But the give power value is not what we are using in the staging environment. It's for feature branch. The give power on feature branch can be used that value. Yeah, we can use it. I hope it's clear for you.
Shall I move it to test?
Yeah,
Unit
yeah,
testing?
yeah. It should be on testing because it's deployed on the. Yeah, I put the URL for the for the demo to everyone. Every tester can use it. Maybe it's another issue, but they should be related.
So what about this issue? How we can? Where should I put it?
Test environment. I don't know what is this. Test environments for subgraph. What is supposed to be?
This is the CI/CD things, and it has reviewers, and I think it's.
I left some
You had lots of
comments.
comments.
I think Mato left one of them, missed one of them, but we can try.
Sorry, what?
The deploy. If we merge the pull request, I don't think that it will deploy. If we merge it to develop, I don't think that the CI/CD works. It will not deploy because I put the comment there.
Okay, I'll take a look.
Yeah, I put the comment list yesterday, Monique.
Okay. Zero stream percentage on mainnet. What is it? Is it related to? It's in staging or production or?
It was on production.
Okay. Sorry guys, we're at the top of the hour, and sorry I managed the time not very good today. And we can continue, reviewing the board issues on the board later in the tomorrow at the daily, and I can we sync with you async. Do you have any other comments? We were talking about it, Ramin and Mohammed. Thank you. Thank you for your time and have fun. See you later.
See you later. Bye.
Thank you, guys.